Hi, Megan. I just wanted to thank you first off for taking time out of your day to talk to me. I'm sure you're curious as to why I booked this meeting with you. Basically, I just kind of wanted to talk to you about my current role in the company and how I can better improve my overall tasks and overall performance as well. So I was wondering if there could be a possibility that I would be able to work 1 to 2 days from home. I understand this is not a company policy, but I just think since I work in the strategy development and writing part of this company, I think that having those 2 days at home would really help me to focus and stay concentrated and really perform a lot better in the office if the option is available.
First of all, thank you so much for coming to me, Emily. I value employees who really think these things through and then put them into action. And so I want you to know that, and I want you to know that I really value your work and your work ethic. And I know that a lot of the team looks up to you as a leader. So I do want to make sure that you know that and that I recognize that. Can you just tell me a little bit more about your request? Is it distance specifically? Are there other underlying issues? Just to see if there are any other options that we have readily available.
Yes, of course. So one of the big parts of all of this is my long commute. I do have an hour each way, and then unfortunately, I'm not near a metro station, so I can't use public transportation. So everything has really gotten very expensive. And as much as the commute does play a big role, I think the biggest factor of this is the open floor plan that our office now has. I just feel like it's a little more difficult to concentrate and get my work done to the best of my ability. So with these 2 days at home, it would kind of help me refresh and regroup and really focus a lot more, and then be able to bring my ideas to the team in a more collaborative way, and basically just a whole uh, fresh way to really collaborate with my coworkers.
Sure, absolutely. I hear your request, and honestly, you're not the first person who's come to me about this. I know that the open floor layout and plan is not necessarily for everyone, but I would advocate that, and I would hope that you would agree that it has built up collaboration and teamwork kind of across the board, which is nice to see. That said, I hear you, and I too appreciate having the option to close a door and get work done and really concentrate. So maybe that is something that we can continue to have a conversation about. That being said, I realize that doesn't address the distance issue and your request for 1 to 2 days at home. Um, my only concern there would be that if we were to open up this option to you, I think that we would probably need to make this an option for everyone across the board.
Right.
And I feel confident that I can say this to you in confidentiality, but I personally don't feel comfortable allowing all employees across the board to have this option. I value your work, and I know that you're an efficient worker and will get your work done. So I do trust you in this case, but that would be one of my hesitations.
Yes, I completely understand. I think that this is a very big part of my career, and having this as an option within my career. So I think that if we can't really work anything out, I will definitely start to look elsewhere, just to kind of have that aspect, because it's very important to me, and I think it really improves overall performance. But I'm definitely open to keeping the conversation going, and maybe we can work something out, try it for a couple of weeks just to see how it goes. Because as you know, I will continue to manage expectations with my clients and with my teammates as well.
Absolutely, and I know that, and I trust that to be the case. Just given the size and structure of our organization, this will be a conversation that I'd want to have with other members of the senior team at the bank, just to ensure if this is a policy change, that it's changed across the board, and additionally, just to get their thoughts on it. So if we could continue this conversation moving forward, and think about other options for you in the meantime, I would greatly appreciate that, because we have a very global organization and global world now, and I think that the conversations need to happen around teleworking. So I really appreciate you coming to me today. Unfortunately, I have to wrap up this conversation, but please do touch base and let's continue the conversation moving forward.
Great. That's really all I could ask to get the conversation moving. So I really appreciate your time, and I'm looking forward to how this will hopefully develop into something great for not only myself, but also my coworkers as well in the company.
Great. Thanks so much, Emily.
Great. Thank you, Megan.